Ms.Tanushree. Most people know me as a singer and a student, but I believe I'm an entrepreneur too. Well, who is not? I think all of us here are all entrepreneurs since childhood. In fact, our first attempt at being an entrepreneur was to emerge out of the security of a mother's womb into this world against so many odds. My interpretation of entrepreneurship is an ability to sell a thought, an idea to someone and make them agree to it. So, whenever we've successfully convinced our parents, teachers, friends, or family to do something for us, especially against their will, we've all been entrepreneurs because we could sell our idea to them, isn't it? And I'm sure all of us have done this at some or the other point of time in our lives, isn't it? We live in a country in which most people are auto-tuned to become job seekers rather than job creators. However intelligent or talented you might be, you are restricted to think only in terms of securing a proper, well-paying job as against becoming an entrepreneur. Yet, entrepreneurship is not all about just making money and leading a lavish, comfortable lifestyle. It's so much more than that. It's about freedom, satisfaction, passion, curiosity, self-belief, independence, and the discipline that it brings to us. It's ultimately about this undying urge to realize your dream and see it taking shape. It's just like creating art. It's such a creative, fulfilling process. And this requires an inquisitive, unencumbered mind. But most of us have a mental blockage and a baggage, and this hinders us from opening up with zeal and to explore uncharted territories. Anyways, entrepreneurship from early years is a mindset. And I would like to give a few points that will help us improve this mindset. Since there's a lot of time, I'll just breeze through them. Firstly, the world is changing very fast, and so is the profile of a job creator. Hence, it's always best to be updated. Most importantly, study to learn and not just to earn. Never shy away from asking questions as to how and why. Always be ready to experience something new without being judgmental, because experiences are always enriching and will help us make wiser choices. Anything rewarding takes hours and hours of involvement and patience that most of us lack today. In fact, after the addiction to social media post-COVID, it's so, you can't even concentrate for more than 30 seconds or 1 minute. And we've almost outgrown the idea that it takes a long time for a seed to yield. So patience is so important. Internet today is the world. It is a hub. It's a melting pot of information. So let's all use it wisely to ask questions, seek, and share knowledge. Try and spend time with people who are more successful and smarter than you. Because just being around them and just listening to them will tell you what not to do. Most of us always complain about not having enough time. Yet, billionaires had the same 24 hours to do whatever they did. Time is money, so we have to use it efficiently. It's always good to have inspirations, yet do not idolize anybody. Learn from their success stories and make your own success journey. Always make sure that your individuality is always with you. Every entrepreneur is not necessarily a business person. It could be a musician, an actor, or a sports person, or so many more. I think this is the most important one. Having good grades and being extremely intelligent does not guarantee you good entrepreneurship. I mean, if that was the case, then all gold medalists would have been great entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship is a mixture of 15% talent, 15% passion and perseverance, 15% IQ, and 55% tenacity. Yes, tenacity. Do you remember it took Thomas Alva Edison 9,999 failed attempts to finally arrive at the first electricity bulb? So one thing is certain about entrepreneurship, which is failure and repeated failure. Until and unless you are extremely tenacious without thinking about the money, losses, reputation, criticism, frustration, and the depression it brings to you, only then success is certain. Of course, we have an educational system which is so intrinsically faulted that it does everything for an entrepreneur to never be born. And I'm saying this because it's hugely marks oriented and not application oriented. You know, it's so stereotyped that my dad always keeps making this joke saying, if you are a great student, you will end up having a great job. Fair enough. But then, if you are an average student, then chances are that you might end up employing these great students into your company because you would have been an entrepreneur. It's so ironical, but it's so very true. So weirdly, right? Ultimately, all said and done, it's up to the individuals to either stop shining or to outshine. So always make your path above the clouds when it's raining. Be driven, be passionate, be patient, be hopeful, and be relentless. Never stop hustling your way up. On this high note, I would like to present two songs, original songs, which propagate the same emotions. Thank you.
Raghavendra, and is composed by the very, very talented Zubin Paul.
When life
Rangageete.